What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with Madigan. Feed the beast! How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Glad you could join us. So I made a little bit of progress, added a couple machines, got a little bit of automation going, um, expanded some, have some nice little windows here. I needed some room basically for the machines just to do some basic input-output type of sorting. It's very, very basic stuff. Nothing fancy, but I got some things going. Excuse me. Recycler. I've got the recycler going to get rid of the cobble and turn it into scrap. Um, got some overclockers going. Got our scrap. Scrap, can be used to turn into something called UU matter with a device called a matter fabricator. And if you look that up in your Funkin' Wagnall, it's right here. And it's hard to make, and we'll get there eventually. But yeah, so I got the scrap going, and I turned them into scrap boxes, which is just a kind of a compact way to get your scrap down, and you can use that. You can use scrap to, or use the scrap boxes in the matter fabricator. So if you look up scrap, move your mouse over the scrap box and hit, oh, no, why does it do that? Okay, let's click on this and hit U, and we should see, can use it as fuel. There we go, mass fabricator. That's the mass fabricator. That's disabled, so that's not going to work, but we have to make a matter fabricator, which basically does the same thing. So if you, let's see, wonder if it shows recipes. Yeah, recipes. Wow. You basically can make anything out of it. Okay. Where is, there's shapeless, fireworks, shaped. Yeah, that's going to take forever. So if you look up UU matter, it still says mass fabricator. I wonder why that is. Should be matter fabricator. Huh. You can use it. Yeah, scenario. So anyway, that's a good bit. So today I'm gonna be just taking a look at a few things. I want to get some automation going with doing some recycling. I want to set up a way to create using lava and water. I want to create some, I believe it's stone or either cobblestone, probably cobblestone, and start piping it into the recycler and generating a lot of scrap. So that's kind of one of the goals, but it's good. It's going to be a long way off. So I'm still kind of considering it. I don't know. It's a long way off to be able to get the matter fabricator. So it's one of the goals is to create a large kind of epic recycling processing center. But I also got the industrial centrifuge, so I want to automate this process of creating lava cells and turning those into basically ingots. If you look here, we're getting some tin. I need lots of tin. I need lots of copper, electrum. So that's a good way to do it. Got our induction furnace. rotary macerator. One thing, if you didn't know, if you apply a redstone signal to these, they will always stay charged up. So like the speed here, if you turn it off, see the speed goes down. But for a rotary macerator, which is basically just like an upgraded macerator, you can do 2 at the same time, 2 ores, or whatever you're trying to macerate at the same time. You can keep the speed in super, super fast. Same thing for the induction furnace. You keep the heat up, it's going to go fast. It's our compressor, which I need to upgrade actually to a singularity compressor. Should be a lot faster. So we're out of cobble. I have so much cobble. I think I'm going to set up. I need a filter and I need some pneumatic tubes. So here's my dump chest right here. Just dump everything in there. So, okay, so we've got, first off, let's just show, like I've got tons of cobblestone, right? From our quarry. I did have a quarry, actually, and I'll show you guys this. So in the Twilight Forest, make sure I have a linking book to get back. So one of the things I did too, while off camera, was created a quarry in the Twilight Forest. So Twilight Forest, we have our little portal out here. I don't know if this door always gets me. Oh, something else new. Okay, totally forgot. Oh, we got a lot of cows. There's this thing called a feeder box, our feed station, that you can put wheat in or any kind of food in. If you look at the feed station, it's golden carrots, which are some gold nuggets around a carrot, and a steel plate, which is some steel ingots and a rolling machine, and some wood. And you basically make this feed station and you put some wheat in it or seeds or whatever animals you're breeding, and it automatically will breed the cows. So it's definitely good to have if you need food or you need leather. So yeah, this is our forestry farm that we created since last time. Basically, it's these farm blocks, and it's 3 by 3 by 4, so it goes up into there. And these farm blocks, to make these, you need, it uses different type. You can use stone, mossy stone, bricks, sandstone, nether brick. That's just totally a design thing if you want to design it in a certain way. So I use stone bricks, and you can't actually look at the recipe for this in NEI. You have to look it up on the Forestry wiki, which I did. So you can look up there for the recipe, but you need to make these farm blocks. You put them together. It's a multi-block structure. Whenever you complete it, you'll see this gray band that goes around it. So if you look in here, this farm, you have to supply it with water. That's the first thing. And if you look down here, I've got a aqueous accumulator from thermal expansion with just 2 water blocks around it in a pipe, and that's supplying it continually with water. Then you also have to put in fertilizer, which is you get that from apatite and sand. Now to get apatite, you want to make sure that you go up to a certain block level. I found these mountains over there. Up in the mountains, if you look, you'll find tons of apatite. But you have to make sure, I think it's like level 50 and above, or 70 and above or something. You got to go up for that. So you turn the apatite into fertilizer when you put apatite and sand together. Put the fertilizer there. Put your wood blocks there. Put your saplings here. Now these saplings say apple oak sapling, but basically you can just put in some regular saplings and then it'll eventually convert them into apple oak saplings, which will generate apples. So down here is your output, and you'll get sand, apples, and wood. So one thing you want to make sure you do is you want to not only the farm block, but you need to create a couple other blocks here. I'm going to turn this on in NEI. Cool feature in NEI is this highlight tips hidden, turn that to shown, and whenever you look at a block up in the top right corner, it tells you what it is. It's a good little tip. So you need this, there's a farm block, or excuse me, not a farm block, but this, see, that's so weird that it doesn't even tell you what it is. This gearbox. The gearbox is power, right? Supplies power. So here's an energy tesseract. Now, if you haven't used these tesseracts, they're pretty cool. They are from thermal expansion, and it does take a couple things to get these. The energy tesseract, first you need, there's energy that it basically wirelessly transmits energy, liquid, or items. First thing you're going to need for any of these is an unattuned tesseract. It'll show this liquid transposer, but then you click on the tesseract frame, and here it is. You need some tin, diamond, and hardened glass. Hardened glass is from taking 2 pulverized obsidian and smelting it with lead ingots, and you get hardened glass. This is all done in an induction smelter, and once you get that, once you get the tesseract frame, you have to put it into a liquid transposer. Now before you do that, you have to get molten ender, which is done in a magma crucible. So if you look at the magma crucible, actually I'll show you back here at the base. You put ender pearls into the magma crucible. It's a whole like process. Like there's so much to these mods. It takes so many steps just to get to what you're trying to do. The magma crucible, you drop ender pearls in there. This fills up, and I've got lava in there. Transfers over to the liquid transposer, and you'll get molten ender. Now, right now, I have some molten like redstone liquid in there from putting in redstone here, and then it transferred over. And then you put your item in here. So you're going to need ender pearls. Ender pearls, the best way to get those actually are from equivalent exchange, where you use, I don't think I have one, but if you use a minium stone, you can translate, you can turn wood into obsidian, and obsidian, I think, into iron. Maybe, let's see. So, oh, one thing real quick. So, once you get your energy tesseract, you're powering your farm, and then you have this other block called, and I know I'm going real quick through this stuff, but hang with me. The farm hatch is where you pipe things in and out, right? So you can see here, we're piping out what's produced, which is the wood and the sand and the saplings and the apples. So it goes here to this chest, and then I have this diamond pipe where I'm pointing the stuff that I want to, well, it really needs to be, it generates so many saplings you don't have to pipe the saplings back in anymore, like the old forestry stuff, the old farm stuff. But so I have this going to an ender chest. Thought I heard a creeper. I have this going to the ender chest, which is hooked up to the applied energistics system, and so it just dumps all my stuff into my inventory to my applied energistics setup. So the diamond pipe has the saplings, the sand, and the apples going to that. Now I have the oak wood going to this automatic crafting table, and I use a minium stone to create obsidian. So I'm getting tons of obsidian. To make sure that this works with the minium stone and whatever your recipe is here, you want to make sure that you have another minium stone sitting next to the chest, or sitting next to the auto crafting table in a chest. So you have one here, you have the recipe here, and you make sure you have your minium stone in a chest connected to it, or it won't work. So yeah, so that's the awesome new multi-farm uh, from Forestry. So you could do other things on here. I could do, wheat farm. You could do multiple different types of farms. I think you just need a circuit board to do that. But this is going to kind of run dry soon because these minium stones, I don't have like a XP grinder, like a mob farm setup to get lots of minium stones. So this is going to run out pretty quick. So anyway, to fill up this tesseract with the molten ender, you're going to need ender pearls, and you can get that um, through using equivalent exchange. So I wonder if you move your mouse over the minium stone and hit U, it will show you the uses. Okay, here we go. So you can create obsidian. I've got tons of obsidian. And to make ender pearls, use iron. Okay, so you can make, from the wood, you can make obsidian, and then from obsidian, you can make iron. And then from iron, you can make ender pearls if you want. So that's kind of nice if you don't have an ender farm set up, or you can't find a lot of endermen. It's definitely a quick way to get some ender pearls. And then you put them in the molten or the magma crucible and liquid transposer. Put the frame in there, and you'll have an unattuned tesseract. And then you can create your whatever tesseract you want. So now I had been using these for my tank here from the Nether. I've been using ender tanks, and I think the ender tanks are fine, but it's probably a better idea to use the tesseracts because I know that there's some problems with the ender tanks in the new update, like 1.0.2 of the Ultimate Pack, which is just in development right now, but I updated to that and it like corrupted everything. It kept crashing, so I had to roll back, but definitely be careful with that. So if you look at all this obsidian, I've got tons of it. Well, there's only 120 in there, but I pulverized a lot of it. So I have 732 obsidian dust. That's good for making glass, hardened glass, which we'll need some of. So let me show you the Twilight Forest real quick. I know you guys probably have, if you played Feed the Beast, you've heard about Twilight Forest and you've heard about it. You basically just make a 2x2 square, 2x2x1 square. Put some water in there, throw a diamond in there, make sure there's flowers all around it, and it creates a portal. Twilight Forest is pretty awesome. I had an interesting spawn here where it's right in the middle of I think this is maybe the Lich Tower, but it's pretty scary. And I already went through here, and there was a block in here that I grabbed that you can get, the anti-build block. And I'll show you guys that, but the anti-build block you can get from using a gravity gun and dropping it on a torch. And the anti-build block can do some crazy things. Like it's basically like you set it down in a 9x9 area and it'll just destroy all the blocks around it. So I sort of messed that up a little bit, but anyway. So yeah, so this is our kind of our spawn point here. Yeah, this is the awesome. I think it's a Lich Tower. Yeah, this thing is crazy. I went through there a little bit. I flew up to the top, and you know, the Twilight Force is okay. Like it's kind of cool, it's interesting, but like the stuff that you get, the loot, it's okay. But with all the mods that are a part of FTB, they're really not. The stuff you can get from the Twilight Force really is not that great, especially like with modular power suits. But it's cool nonetheless. Lots of cool adventuring that you can do, especially if you're playing on a server with friends. So you can kill the Hydra, and it's kind of fun, but You know, like I said, it's kind of fun, but it's not like really always necessary if you're really into just the mods, you know, just the like the automation and stuff. So anyway, but the one good thing about it is the Twilight Forest is there's things called hollow hills, which have tons of resources in them, which I found you can make a map. It's called a magic map, and you can see where everything is in the Twilight Forest. So I made a portal here to one of the hollow hills, and I had a quarry set up, but because of ender tanks, the chunk reset, and it destroyed my quarry and my ender chest. But as you can see, I got as much as I could before it reset. So now I got a lot of resources from this, but now pretty much I'm not gonna fool with it. Now instead of using a what I use, the problem is because of ender chests. So ender storage caused the problem. So so what I had to end up doing was well, I think what you need to do is use a whoop, whoop, I gotta get out of here. I don't have any my jetpack's almost gone. What you need to do is you need to use item tesseracts instead of oh man, you know what? I don't have a book over here. So, oh wait, there is one over at the hedge maze. So basically, oh, there's a raven. If you see a raven, you want to kill a raven because you want to get these feathers. They're used to make maps. The raven's feather and the torchberries to make a map. So, what was I saying? So anyway, the quarry didn't work out because of the ender chest causing the chunk to reset. So even though it's a great place to do a quarry, I would advise against it because of that, unless you're going to use an item tesseract. If you use an item tesseract, it's probably fine. So the Twilight Forest is always also very laggy at times because of all this rendering that it has to do. So be very careful with using it on your computer um, and also on a server. So, all right, I'm gonna head over here, guys. And I'll be right back. All right, so yeah, I forgot I had a book on me, so I have a linking book that goes back to my base. So, only problem is it leaves it behind, which probably should take a stand for it. But anyway, it gets you back. Basically, to make a Mistcraft linking book, you just take a book wherever you're at. You take a book and you put it in a crafting table, and it turns it into a linking book. So, and it's basically a way for you to get back home. Oh, another good tip I found out today was, or a few days ago actually, was to macerate. You want to make sure you silk touch. Uh, you want to silk touch your redstone, and you end up getting, I think, like 10 redstone per block or something, maybe either 9 or 10. So, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to work on, I need to get this lava out of here. So we're going to need to first we need to get rid of this molten redstone. So let's make a couple, um, let's see, hold on a second, hold on. I almost have my, I want to make a mob grinder. I just need to finish getting a couple more. It's kind of a cheaty way to do this, but if you kill cows, or kill any kind of passive. I'll show you real quick. You can use the minium stones, or excuse me, the soul shards. I think it'll even work on a chicken. Okay. Also have a looting sword, so that's nice for this. Okay, so if you just get one, I'm out. Before we do this. You can use these soul shards like this in an anvil. So say you want to add a bunch. So say my zombie soul shard here has a certain amount, 726 killed. You put this in with any type of other soul shard, it bumps it up, see it by 100 points or 100 kills. So it's very easy just to get them that way. If you find a spawner, that's great. But if you're not able to find any more spawners, you can just do it like this. It does take some levels. So if I go back and get just a few more, so I've almost got enough for a full soul shard. Okay, so let's go over here. Oh, I did it again. I need to charge up my jetpack. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. So let's go over here and grab our so we do this again, do the zombie, cow. See, 988. We only need a little bit more for to have a tier 5. So I'll do this. I mean, why not? Might as well. I need 7. Okay, well, I'm almost done with that one. And basically I can do the same. I want to get a zombie soul cage grinder and a skeleton and a blaze. I mean, it's really for XP. So probably blaze would be the best actually for XP, but I'll probably just do probably go with zombie and a skelly for now. So there's that anti-builder block. Be very careful if you fool around with that. Okay, so let's make so I need to get this redstone out of there. So we need to make redstone. Actually, I'm going to fill it up with, instead of redstone energy circuits, which I think I have a lot of those. I have 7. I could always use some more, but I might want to make another one of these redstone energy cell, which are awesome. You basically can fill them up with 600,000 MJ and take them wherever you want, and you can use it to power things. So it's very good for kind of wireless stuff. But I think I'm going to make some redstone energy conduits. Let's see. So to make those, I need some electrum and hardened glass. So let's see. It's my hardened glass. I love I love applied energistics because you can have all of your stuff in here, and you just need to sort it. And I mean, it sorts it for you. You can search by name. It's much easier just to find what you're looking for very quickly. I want to start making um, solar panels too. I'm trying to figure out what can you put silicon cells in. Okay, sweet. Put an industrial blast furnace, which I have. Let's go drop that in there. I made this cool little kind of walkway. I want to fill this back out a little bit with some stone, but kind of can see underwater. This area too, I dug out so we have more room to do things, and I'm gonna spruce it up, make it look nice. Oh yeah, we have an industrial blast furnace here. I don't know if I showed that last time. We have all our generators. Geothermal generators are sucking in the lava. That's another thing. I have these tanks here. This tank, iron tank. I'm going to go with the iron tanks because the Zycraft tanks are a little weird, a little buggy. So I'm going to go with these. This lava, I used a ender tank, is coming from the nether, and I set up a pump in the nether, and it was sending it via the ender tank. So we're filled up on our tank here pretty much. So I think we're good to go for a while. So this lava powers this thermonuclear big thing majig that is awesome. So I got a bunch of these magmatic engines hooked up. This is kind of a cool design I kind of came up with where it's very compact. You can have multiple magmatic engines kind of circling around the redstone conduit, and you've got your lava pumping into them, and they're rocking and rolling. Uh, Now, power output is probably low because I'm not really doing anything. Uh, they're not really getting used, so, but that will change soon. So we've got some MFEs, two MFEs. Oh, there's a jetpack. I think I have two jetpacks actually. Yeah, I made a second jetpack because I'm always running out. All right, so let's pop these bad boys in here. Industrial blast furnace. It's making some noises. And we will be making some silicon plates. I think next episode I'm going to switch to the Sphax Pure BD Craft texture pack. I really like it. I've seen it used on other streams, and I'm going to switch to it. I just like the look of it. It's really cool for building and stuff, so I'll probably be switching to that. All right, let's see. And I'm not going to do it now because it takes a while to load up. So, okay, right. So let's make some of these. One, two, three, four. Let's see how long. See what that does. This is a lot. This is a good bit of redstone. Let that fill up. Have them pumping. Have everything from these just dumping right into a chest. It's kind of the quickest way to do this. I got a lot of materials, a lot of resources from from that quarry. I just need to get through it and process all of it. But I got to set up my automation. That's kind of one of the difficult things. Whenever you start getting a lot of stuff from quarries, you need to have a good automated process going. All right, let's dump that. Come on, how many more do I need? Oh, okay. It's taking a lot of these. That should be enough. And we should be empty. And when it empties, are you serious? Okay, one more. I think I actually got Yeah, good. Got some tin, always needing tin, and some electrum. Let's see here. Okay. Tiny pile of tungsten dust. Okay, so got lots of charcoal. I think, let me check our, okay, steel. Always need steel. That's kind of a good thing to make sure you have just in case. So let's do some more of these. I really only need one more, but we'll take that and we'll fill it up, and then we can start getting lava in there. So, okay, so we got our lava in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to create, we're going to pump lava cans or lava cells in there. See. So we got plenty of empty cells, lava cells. Well, that was only one. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to pump in the lava to here. But I think I don't think you can pump lava straight into it. I'm trying to remember how it works. Oh no, I'm sorry. You can't pump lava in here. You put things in here, items to turn it into liquids, right? It's a crucible. So we put any kind of stone, cobblestone in here. It'll turn it into lava. So we need to pump in or pipe in tons of cobblestone. Now the thing is, you can make, and this is what I started to do, you can make cobblestone via the extruder, the igneous extruder. So we need to make this. So what do we need? Need a frame, tin, I got tin. Do I have any frames? Okay, good. Tin, got plenty of tin. Do I have pistons? I always need tons of pistons. So let's make some. 4 redstone. Should have a good bit of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pistons is wood and iron. 1, 2, and iron. Okay. Oh wait, there's 17. Oh, I do have a lot. Okay. I'm gonna need more than that, but machine frame. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got glass. I need the pneumatic servo though. Fricker. Alright, let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So let's get 1, 2, 3. We'll make 3 of these. Okay. Bada bing. Boom. Boom, boom. 10. Need 10. 1, 2. Boom. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 for now. Get rid of this stuff. Bing, bang, bong. Bing, bang, 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 bong. Okay. Alright. Now, so we've got our igneous extruders. They don't need power, they just need lava and water. So we need liquiducts. I'm going to come back for all that. So all they need is lava and water. Oh, we need a aqueous accumulator, which I don't think we have, so... Oh, wait a minute. We may have one, actually. Let's go down here. Yes, okay. So, what we do is we'll go down here, and we're going to run it side by side. Here, go down here, boom, boom. And we will go down this way, make it look all nice. And we're going to put it right over here. Yeah. We're going to do it over here so that we have the lava coming up. Lava from the bottom. Yep. Turn this off. Turn this off. This gonna output. Turn that off. I do have to input. Okay, let's get the water and the lava going, okay? All right, so from here we'll get the lava. This is really cool. If you look at any other videos, like Etho kind of does this with lava cans, and it's pretty amazing. I'm not caught up on him completely. I don't know where he's kind of gone with that. But, you know, this is one way that if you want to get some ingots or you want to get some resources, I mean, quarrying is like the best way to do it, obviously. But if you want to use some automation to get certain things, you can do this. So, bing, bang, bong. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we got to do inputs on the bottom. There we go. Input. Okay, and then also inputs on the back. We don't want anything going to the right or the left. All right. Okay, and do this. All right. So now we have our lava. And now we're going to do our water. Bing, bang, bong. Bing, bang, bong. Bang, bang. Actually, no, that's all right. I don't care. I don't know if that having that crisscross actually causes any lag or any issues, but we'll risk it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay, we're filling up. And what are we making? Stone, cobblestone already. And I need a place to put it. So we're going to output to... We're going to output it to the recycler. So I need to set up filters. I could use Red Power. I could use Buildcraft. I could use Tesseracts. And I need to decide that. So that will be for the next episode. So basically the goal is to get, I'll probably use item Tesseracts, and what we'll do is we'll get the items pumped into the recycler, which is right above here. And we're going to pump, not the recycler, I'm sorry, the magma crucible. And we will get them making lava cans. So that's what we'll do. So look for that next episode. See ya.